Hey everybody, hello and welcome back to Backseat Streaming with Chris the Awesome Guy. We're Backseat Streaming. I'm totally gonna come up with a theme song one of these days.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. You probably should.
We
Was
could
that to the tune of Jukebox Hero, by the way?
a little bit, yes, very heavily influenced by that.
Okay. That's what I thought. It sounded like it's like, wait a minute. It took me a moment to register the tune.
You know, I may have some original songs, but for the most part, known tunes with my own words. That's the I you might be able to tell that one of my idols is Weird Al. So that's just how my brain works. And yes, episode 17. Can you believe that?
Actually, yes, I can.
I feel like we just had this idea. So how did it get? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm apparently having problems with time warps and I can't understand the passage of time anymore. But yes, episode 17, Oddball, which is me. And we are returning to Star Trek Online, which today is actually really kind of special because today is Star Trek Day.
Yes, this was totally planned.
Completely 100% planned.
Completely preemptively planned. We absolutely knew what was happening.
Yeah. For those,
Not like real life got in the way or anything.
Yeah, no, not at all. No, that's how the universe is coming together to help us.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. There you go.
For anyone who doesn't know, actually, September 8th is the anniversary of the launch of the very first Star Trek episode from the original series. So, yes, it's Star Trek Day because we're celebrating, what was it, 66? I mean, it was very long ago.
It's been a while, yeah. I think 66, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of exciting. And alternatively, what's really interesting is what we're going to be watching is the continuation of what we started last time, which was the kind of strange new worlds intro, the new starter experience that was starting because of the most recent Star Trek. So we're going to be watching bits of the new, celebrating the old. It's just, and that's the extent of us knowing it. We don't know what else is going to happen.
Today is a good day to celebrate Star Trek in general. Whether you're a fan of the original or a fan of some of the newer shows, if you have feelings about the movies or anything like that, this is and no game in the entire history of this series really encapsulates just loving everything Star Trek than Star Trek Online, in my opinion. It's just a huge smorgasbord of everything Star Trek-y goodness for any taste, genuinely.
Oh,
it's a buffet.
It's not, well, we're going to take this IP and kind of do a little something. It is, we're Star Trekking up this game with
yes.
The actors, This game is all about paying homage to Star Trek. It really is. And it is your chance to get in and feel like you're in Star Trek.
For sure. And there's there's something to delight any fan of the series genuinely. And it's easy to be cynical about it being the only Star Trek game of its kind out there, and but I also get the impression, for the most part, Cryptic doesn't really feel to be resting on their laurels here. Like, they've been kicking things out a lot.
They do. This is a game that doesn't just sit back and get ignored. Mm-hmm. I just realized I had a possible. So I forgot to bring this video up on Chrome, which means you guys might have heard that echo there just a second ago. That that because I had Firefox muted, you guys weren't going to be able to hear anything. So I'm carefully going in and trying to make sure
If you hear some loud squeaky, squeaky, those are just the dials being turned. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah. And the kitten has abandoned us. I thought we were going to have a third one, like a little robot or something, have the kitten joining us for this, but she decided, she had enough of
Kitten
us.
do what kitten do. It's fine.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. You've got this. They've got this. Everybody's got this. It looks like I can see it on screen. No death counter. We don't count deaths currently.
Set phasers to frivolous. Yes, exactly.
Perfect. All right. So now I've got all sounds up. So hopefully it's all good to go. Seriously, I was about to hit play when I realized it's muted. No wonder I couldn't tell how the sounds were doing the first time. So let's do it. Let us watch. I have sound. The game is still not showing as STO.
Yeah, no, it's still in the Tower of Fantasy category.
Okay, I've changed that.
Look at that beautiful ship, though. Isn't that's pretty?
I believe, wasn't this one of the new ships?
I think so. Whatever it is, it's pretty. I do really enjoy the ship designs of the Star Trek canon. Like they are, and they're immediately identifiable too. Like the signature and the silhouette of which faction or group it's part of the moment you see them.
Unless it's the jellyfish.
Unless it's the jellyfish.
Unless it's a summer reward, then all bets are off, really. But that's okay.
And yes, Toaster is bang on. It is apparently a Miranda Kitbash, whatever that means.
We have a diplomatic mission for you.
Pardon my ignorance.
An ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smoothly. You are to escort Ambassador Soketh to Pajem. Please meet him at Vulcan. Once you locate him, speak with him about the transport mission. Do whatever is necessary to keep him safe.
Okay. We have our mission.
I wonder if I should have blocked it down a little bit to see if the words would be a little clearer. They seemed clearer farther in, so I don't know. It's all good for everybody?
And we're off.
Whoosh! Warp speed. Yay. Okay. Oh, there we go. See? Boom. Clarity.
My friends sacrificed so much to secure peace with the Klingons.
Leonard Nimoy.
I bear the responsibility for the consequences to him and his crew. A thought that troubles me to this day. The hope was that this alliance would last forever. It did not. The Klingons have chosen war. The Federation is doing its utmost to protect its borders and the billions of innocents who call this space home. But I fear that this conflict may be our undoing.
You need to fall silent the moment you hear Nimoy speaking in this game.
Yes.
Genuinely. Like,
yes.
It's so reverent.
I will forever log into this game to hear his voice again, you know?
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Soketh is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon.
Holiday.
But the ambassador is
Celebrate.
hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias
Don't
against the
transport.
transporters is
It won't be alright.
I believe that Soketh would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land near the ambassador's location.
Yeah, nothing says comfortable like a tiny little shoebox of a ship.
Hurtling through space as an atom or hurtling through space in a shoebox? I mean, I don't know. Ooh.
I mean, comparatively shoebox. I mean, they're still kind of large, but you know.
More like an NBA player's shoebox.
Yeah, that's strong. I like that. That's much better.
Hey, Hikari says these are really, really old missions, but they've done some things to update them.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are cleared to land.
Oh yeah, I know this one.
Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Welcome to
Welcome
the
to
place.
Vulcan, a dust bowl.
I feel like they're saying, welcome to where things are going to go wrong soon.
Yep. Usually how these things go. And yes, I completely agree, Welsh Fox. Leonard Nimoy silences crowds. No brainer.
Yeah, I'm not
Hey, Deviant Fish. Hello. Sorry about that. Go on. What is that? Whoa. What?
Wait, go.
Did you see that?
I'm not sure. Did I see something?
There was like a very colorful piñata cat thing.
Did I blink in the exact wrong spot? Because I'm not. Are we going back to look for it? 'Cause
I don't think so. I just saw a rainbow floof. Yeah.
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions? Pajem is a small world near Andoria. It is sacred to our people.
There's its ears.
There have been Vulcans on Pajem for centuries. In 2152, the ancient buildings that housed our monastery were destroyed by the Andorians. It was
Oh,
a
yes, you
failing
were
in our
talking about
logic
one of
that
the
led
little
to
pets.
conflict with the Andorians. We have corrected our error.
Weather balloon.
After the Federation was founded, a group of Andorians, Vulcans, and humans rebuilt the monastery as a symbol of peaceful coexistence and cooperation. Since then, a group of monks has lived there. They study the ideals of Sirach. Do you have any questions?
Sir
My
Rock.
business is my own. If you must know more, I require a meeting with the abbot. He will not
That's
use
just me
subspace
knocking an empty water bottle over.
So if
Sorry.
I'm to receive his counsel, I need to
It
meet
keeps
with
on
him
falling over.
directly.
Damn it. Fine. Whatever. It's
Do
fine.
you
Let's just
have-
lay there. Fine.
Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, Pajem is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Savin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Soketh permissions to meet with the abbot at Pajem. This is most abnormal. The ambassador has considered going to the council to request that they overrule Savin, but the process will take time that he simply does not have. If the ambassador is unable to complete his journey to Pajem now, he will have to delay it until after the trade conference at Corridan is complete, and that could take weeks. The ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time off-world. I have seen it change him. His interactions with other species have grown easier over the years, but our own people have become more challenging for him to deal with. Perhaps you could speak to Savin. I know he has a great deal of respect for Starfleet, and you might have an easier time than he has in convincing him to grant the ambassador's request.
Anyone else notice that when we landed, there was no ambassador with us? We just, there he is!
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
It's so cute!
Sarketh
It's adorable! I love it!
Logic, but he is the one refusing to explain his reasons for wanting to go to Pajem. The planet is sacred. Our ancestors walked those paths. They found understanding and serenity in its quiet. When I am at Pajem, I feel more at peace than any place
It's really
else.
bad that I keep feeling like they're
Pajem
saying
has been touched
pajamas.
By outside influences.
Pajamas.
The Federation
Our
is at
sacred
war.
pajamas.
They're sacred
Now more than any
pajamas.
other time, we must protect this refuge.
I'm
Do you
sorry,
seek
but that's what I
knowledge
keep
of the
hearing.
ancestors?
No, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah,
Many
now
years
I'm
ago,
gonna hear it.
The gem was used for political purposes.
We use
Technology
political pajamas.
used to spy on the Endorians. was
To
hidden
spy on the
beneath
Endorians.
secret sanctuaries.
Technological pajamas.
Buildings that had stood for 12 centuries were destroyed.
Why do
because
Vulcans
we
restrict
allowed
access to
politics and
pajamas?
war in a place where there should only be logic and contemplative thought.
Overture.
No pajamas.
Monastery was rebuilt.
No pajamas for you, Ambassador.
No pajamas. Only contemplation.
Only those who seek peace may enter. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors?
I do love that. So yeah, as Toaster Master is explaining, it was one of Cryptic's nods to the LGBT community, along with the trans flag colored one that they released last year. What I love about it, on top of that, is that it looks like one of those like really cheap claw machine stuffies that you find in arcades. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Like it's just garishly colored and probably not gonna stand up for a lot of punishment, but also something super desirous, you know?
I was thinking it looked like the most awesome conglomerate gummy ever.
Hey, there you go. That's a good one too. Yes.
Star Trek, start selling me some of these in gummy form, and you're gonna have a customer for life here.
How should I know?
Yes. I will
He's a
totally eat a
small
bag of
man with
pajam.
small
I'm sorry.
concerns.
I'll eat a bag of Caracol gummies and
And my
pajamas. Why
journey
not?
won't be delayed
Gummy
any
pajamas.
longer.
Well,
I'm
they have
ready to
bananas
leave.
in pajamas,
This
so
is
why
fully
not
prepared for
Caracol in
departure.
pajamas? Caracol in pajamas, they're coming down the stairs. Vulcans in pajamas, they're giving me some stares. Hey, Crasher, thank you for the tackle hugs.
Yay! That's a lot of damage.
Set gummies to stun. Oh, a spike tribble.
That's a very spiky trip.
Oh!
Okay. All right. And it's apparently full of static. Go figure. Klingons in pajamas. Oh, that's a sight. That's a mental image right there. And like the little sash that they usually wear over across their chest that also is wearing pajamas too.
That is their pajamas.
Oh my.
Be careful visiting your Klingon compatriots late at night, you know.
Yes. You might find them in their Klingon pajamas and you'll be in for a surprise.
Starfleet shuttlecraft, we have logged your flight trajectory, and you are cleared for departure. Live long and prosper.
Says the shuttle. Says the flight FTC to the shuttle that's already flying out of orbit.
Yeah. But we're leaving. You can't stop me. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
And we are leaving surface Vulcan.
Flying far, we're gonna win.
FTC can't stop us now.
Your inventory has a replicator that will allow you to buy and sell items. Press
Silence tutorial.
Man, I'm having trouble not reaching down and trying to hit my screenshot key on a lot of these spots. Oh, every time the ships are going, and they're just beautiful scenes.
That's why I like space games so much. It's like it's all effectively all skybox, and you can get some lovely shots as a result.
Oh, the one that I pulled out for today's stream post, I just went through and found it from recently. Some of my favorite shots are with the lightning crackles and stuff.
Yes.
Space lightning, go space lightning.
Oh, space lightning, you're shooting at the Klingons now.
Space lightning, go space lightning. Yes, there will be songs in every backseat streaming.
So this Miranda Kitbash, is this a what class of ship? What kind of ship is this? I assume tactical or science or.
It's lasery.
It's lasery.
Cease your fire, Captain. Perhaps today is a day for words. My fellow captains were blinded by our vengeance toward the shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. But if I am to die this day, then I would prefer to regale the halls of Stovalcor with the tale of that foul creature's death.
So yes, Amsand had asked a moment ago, why does the character look like Wesley? But no, it's after Lieutenant Ortegas, as Zakari said. And it's Mo P. Ortegas, it's Mop. Sorry, Mop.
Seems, Captain. They are an Undine. They put on a false face and try to control us. But we Klingons know better. We will hunt them
We know
down
better.
to the last of the
Cake
Batter.
batter! Cookie batter! Brownie batter!
Pancake batter.
Oh, that's only for the really hardcore.
Yes. And of course we put in chocolate chips.
If you wish the honor,
Waffle batter!
so long as the Undine
True warrior has savory
my death
waffles with cheese in the batter.
in my heart. I await your decision. Close hailing frequencies.
That guy went in. I love it.
You know, the one thing I gotta say about this is I used to make fun of, you know, the speaking ones here where the lips were barely moving, you know, they were off. But now when they're speaking and you hear these emotions rise and fall, right? And no lips move, I'm finding that actually throws me off a little bit.
Yeah. When that Vulcan was talking, it was kind of weird. No lip movement whatsoever.
And the head's moving. The head's moving, but it's like,
Nah.
You know, I'm gonna go back and say, you know what? The lips kind of moving weird was not as weird to me.
Yeah, for sure. Like the headcanon is like just below frame where the clavicle is kind of like cut off on the view screen there. They're like holding, like pushing the play button on a yak back.
My patience is growing
There we go.
thin, Captain. If you lack the stomach to slay the beast aboard your vessel, then any Klingon here would gladly do it for you. I'd hate for you to stain that pretty Starfleet uniform with Undine blood.
Like, you hear so much emotion, and the face is just like, eh.
He's like, he's really belting in the lines, but he looks like he's trying to decide which combo he wants at McDonald's.
Tonight we will dine together
So
as
it's like,
warriors.
I need to not look at the face.
Dead.
Yeah.
Listen while just reading or something.
My meditations very seriously. Why have I been summoned to the bridge?
Alive? You're a fool, Captain! Strike now before it's too late! You want proof? Then lower your shields and allow me to beam over. Once the Undine's blood coats my blade, you'll see it for what it truly is. A Grint hound in Tark's clothing.
It's gonna say, you kind of gotta prove before you can kill it.
The situation is not.
But I prove by stab! Blah!
So lies in the logic of you entertaining this Klingon's meritless claim. A most illogical conclusion.
It's like Star Trek
Allow us to
couldn't have better
examine
communications tech beyond a Microsoft
You have
Teams
a
call.
critical claim whose captain has made unsubstantiated claims that I am an Undine, a species that is known to both the Federation and the Klingon Empire as a considerable threat. Potentially, but only if a great many other factors were to be true. Is it not much more likely that the Klingons have, in the face of defeat, instead sought to exploit Starfleet's desire for peaceful resolutions to conflict in order to repair their vessel and renew their assault?
Dun dun dun.
Well, why don't you just let me test you, dude?
A true warrior strikes without mercy, Captain. I only hope to teach you this lesson personally before the Undine does. We may not be able to best your vessel, but the Klingon knows many roads to victory. The beast may have evaded my vengeance for now, but I can still ruin its plans here at Pajem.
I can ruin
A
your
warrior attacks without
plans.
mercy, but I will cloak out and run away. Ha ha.
A wise precaution. Though I admit I am eager to see my people safe, I will await word until the monastery is secured.
From hell's heart, I tweet at thee. For hate's sake, I swear I'm not a cat.
A wise precaution.
Yeah, we're totally not choosing you to take, dude.
No.
Have you all seen that little meme? There's a picture of like the bridge crew and a number of people from the bridge crew, and it was like that the who was it? I can't think of who all's in there, but it mentioned that only red shirts are left with us because of all the actors that are gone, and you're like. But of course, we just lost Nichols.
Yes,
just
we
a
did.
month ago, so that meme kind of doesn't work at this point. But jungly.
Very jungly.
Now we know why they go there seeking contemplation instead of the red rocks of nothingness.
Yeah, this is, if I had to go somewhere to meditate, this would probably be a place to do it.
Welcome to the jungle. We got Undines. Trying to shoot the Klingons with our laser beams.
There you go.
Welcome to the jungle. Bring them to their knees. Sorry. That's just how my brain works, y'all. Can't help it. Yeah, take that.
That dude was trying to like run up to the side of the building and leap onto the crates somehow. Like that was not very smart tactical thinking, my friend.
This is where you're like, Klingon does not equal gorilla, okay? The other one over on the side, just like, I'll wait and see if you shoot my friends first. I don't want to get
friend or foe, friend or foe.
Don't
friend
wanna...
or foe.
Don't want to get my batleth dirty. Just let's all see how this happens, you know.
Oh, I just polished this batleth. Oh, now I gotta get dirty. Mm.
Klingon blood pie. Ooh, there you go. Have a little snack.
Delicious.
Wait a minute. Are they Scottish? Are the Klingons Scottish? Blood pie?
I
Wait a minute.
So.
Isn't that the blood pudding and the...
I don't think that's purely a Scottish thing, though. Certainly UK in general, but Scotland specifically, I don't think so. At least they're not Klingon clowns with batleth arms. Yeah, you got a point. Mark Worf. I was hoping to see that big honking gun that Ortega was. I'm sorry. That the character is. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Mo P. Ortega. So yeah,
Mopi
you gotta...
Ortega, thank you. Yes.
Although just saying it that way, I mean, written out it looks like, Mop Ortega, but Mopi Ortega.
Mopi Ortega is actually pretty good. Yes, I do appreciate Mopi Ortega. She's a whole mood.
Oh. Oh man, the music is so quiet back there. It's not even picking up on the desktop audio.
Yeah, I think the music has been turned down on purpose. Well, hi there, guys.
Well, at least they're sending in more than one for a whole team. That's a little helpful. So who knew that Klingons were really pinatas? I mean, look at the loot.
I have terrible news.
Klingons are pinatas.
Security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be very careful.
Pasta.
This imposter was able to fool his closest associates for months.
Impasta with
Very
carbonara sauce?
Now that he has been discovered, he will be.
Is the ambassador farfalle or rigatoni?
I like Hikari. No one said the phasers would be set to pun. Yeah, that's
Should
us.
always expect that setting of our phasers once we go live together.
Yeah.
I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
Oh, look at this kissy face. And we're just gonna ignore him.
There we
There we go. Man, that gun's got some kick.
It's kind of like a crossover with Aliens.
Yeah.
Although Star Trek came first, so
Yeah.
let's be fair.
The Sundine was also a pinata.
What did you learn today? Killing my enemies. They are pinatas. Wait, what? You know what? I really do need to write a thing just called Loot Pinata.
Yes.
That'll be my new column, Loot Pinata. The best things to get in life are after you kill somebody.
I do like how our player was just like getting absolutely bombed by lasers and humongous torpedoes. Like, yeah, hang on a second, I gotta do a bit of menuing. It took me until this moment, back when I played this first, for me to realize that by Undine, they meant species 90210. This ship is zippy. The ship that I fly in this game is a chonky, slow thing. So seeing this thing just kind of dance circles around this enemy ship is kind of alarming.
Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Blowing up ships makes a mighty fine day.
Plenty of phasers coming your way.
Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Mr. Klingon on my shoulder. Yeah, one thing when I get ships, Chris, so I go for ships with maneuverability. I can't. I mean, I've got one battleship that you're in it, and it takes a whole entire space mission to turn.
Yep. Yeah, that's
like,
the ship I'm in. Yeah.
tried to do on the TFOs, and I have to like not have any speed on and then slowly try to turn, because if I turn the engines on, I end up circling the outside of the whole TFO and I can't ever get in. Pew pew.
The way I figure it, for one, I just like the big chunky ship, and two, as a primarily science vessel, my job isn't really to pew pew so hard as like make the target nice and soft for everybody else to pew pew.
You got to knead the target.
Yes, you have to soften the target. I am the kitty with the biscuit making. Just kind of, I'm a very fat cat making biscuits on the enemy ship. While everybody else in the TFO has that orange cat energy.
Yeah, no, not me. I admit, I mean, I'm not good at Star Trek Online, but I still play.
It will make a difference. The Undine ultimately want to keep fluidic space free from outside influence. When Catherine Janeway first encountered them in the Delta Quadrant, she promised we would stay away, and we held to our end of the bargain until the Undine sent agents to infiltrate our governments. But the Undine only sent those agents because the Iconians fooled them into thinking we were invading fluidic space first. We were both deceived. This is a tragic series of misunderstandings that has led to wars and countless deaths. And it's all the Iconians' fault. They used the Undine to destabilize our alliances and set the stage for their invasion.
Yes, I do remember flying through fluidic space and thinking, "Cool, I'm sailing into space snot."
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger.
Hey!
We made it here in time to lend you a hand. Perhaps you'll return the favor someday. LaForge out.
I love hearing the original voice actors, man. It's so good.
I know. It feels like such a more personal connection, right? And the movie, in the TV and stuff, you're nothing to do with what's going on. And here, yeah, it's just pre-scripted game, but you're in it with them. They're like talking to you.
It's nice. It is very nice. Yeah.
And the fact that
It's hard
so
not
many
to
of
smile
them,
at that.
and they're willing to do it
Ambassador was
too,
an
you
Undine?
know?
I'm afraid their infiltration of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind of havoc they could create?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Leonard.
I think Spock needs to be in like the top 10 most iconic characters created, right?
Definitely. I agree.
Stranded in space.
And we're off. Whee!
Boom.
The big sparkly jump.
Sparkle jump, yes.
Yeah, there are two versions of warp drive. You've got the wipey jump or the sparkle jump.
My little warp jump, sparkle warp jump.
I never knew what sublight space could be.
Uli Witness, I was so surprised when they went back to the older missions and added Geordi as random quest givers. So nice to have familiar faces early on, despite them being made in the pre-Union days. Oh, yeah. So there you go. That's some of the changes is, we're getting people that weren't there way back when. Amsan wants a warp jump that leaves a plaid streak.
Yes, we should be allowed to go to plaid. I agree. My brains are going to my feet. getting a new shippo? Are we putting something else out of dry dock? Ooh.
The Neil. Wait, the USS Guthrie?
Or the Guthrie.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Hey, look at that.
Got me a ship, huh?
She's a fine vessel. Meanwhile, the USS Neil is very round and chunky, which is appropriate.
I was drinking.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I'd taken a drink right then. Now, Mila actually is not the chonky. Shmee's the chonky. Mila's the one that looks like a slinky that's been stretched all the way out. Oh my goodness, man. Ugh.
The Guthrie is a galaxy class. Oh, nice. Okay.
This is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help. Warp core containment field down. Radiation flooding ship. Communications and life support failing. Cannot eject warp core. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
See, she's moving her lips some.
A little bit.
She's more like from 1950s era TV, you know, see? That's
So
where
that
the,
was a really quick, like the head.
that's where the snow's from.
Shiny pink shields. Yes, that's perfect for a ship named after me. Perfect. Yes, thank you. Yes. Fat, rounded pink. It's perfect.
I love it. See, screenshot.
To any ship in
Right.
range. This is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura.
Yeah, hang on a second, Dana. I gotta set up my buttons. Give me a minute. We've all been there.
Holy witness, it's always funny how there's analog interference on signals that are supposedly digital. It's because you can't escape them, man. Digital snow. It's a thing.
See, what it is like just a little background program to sort of like indicate that the signal is bad to people. It's like a visual effect, you know. It's not actual snow. It's the computer creating snow to sort of indicate to the user visually that the signal is bad. There you go.
Maybe it's
Explain.
maybe it's your brain interpreting those.
Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, your brain is
Hey.
already pre-written to notice interference as funky snow.
There you go. We have the answer.
All power to the transmitter.
Reverse the polarity, all power to the transmitter. That's not enough techno babble in there, Deviant Fish. You need to have more. You're gonna really get into the Star Trekness.
I know, you've got to have at least 3 compound words of various of dubious authenticity.
Please help.
Yes.
We're being pursued by Orion raiders. Crew injured. Taking heavy fire. Dropping out of warp near your coordinates. Need immediate evacuation and assistance. Please help us.
The way she said near your coordinates, it sounded like she said New York coordinates. I'm like, really? They're coming at us.
Oh.
They're coming at New York?
Oh, they're just blasting pieces off of that thing. Ooh.
That thing looks like a Toblerone.
It-
Did you not see it was a triangle with the sections? Oh, it's a total space Toblerone.
Space Toblerone.
Ah. People are like, I just want to break off one chunk.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're not trying to destroy the ship. They just want a piece of that delicious space Toblerone.
Just take off a chunk. I'll save the rest. Don't we all say that?
Right.
I'll just have a bite.
This is a little disco ball of a ship. Look at all those sparklies that it was just throwing off there.
You almost can't tell front from back, so that's kind of cool.
Almost.
It's got a little bit of a
don't
nose.
hit the Toblerone.
Oh!
Oop.
We're just skirting around the rock. She'll
Just
be
giving it a
coming
little
around the asteroid when she comes. See, it's a total Toblerone. It is. I'm not kidding.
Okay, yes, I kind of see the Toblerone-ness. Yes, you're not wrong.
It's not a ship, it's an EDM advertising ship with damaging spotlights. And the Swiss colonized space first. Yeah, there you go. Did you know there are many flavors of Toblerone? I didn't until one of the times I was flying out of the London airport and was picking up chocolate because I didn't have time to buy any in any shops while I was there. So I'm just buying candy, and there were like 5 types of Toblerone, and I'm all, oh, why did no one ever tell me this?
I had no idea there was multiple. Really?
Yes!
Wow.
There are! You shall have to Google. I'm sure Google will do it, but there was the white box, there was the yellow box, there was the...
I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some damage to the warp core, but our sensors can't pick up enough to determine exactly what you'll find over there. I'm sure I can send you and the away team to the ship safely, but getting you back might be a problem until the Azura's critical damage is repaired. Step on the transporter pad when you're ready to go, and be careful, sir.
Step on that transporter pad, don't you know? Sorry. Party at 10 forward every night at 2,000 hours. Trivia night on Saturday. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to look up the different varieties of Toblerone.
I'm like, I'll just sneak over here. No one can tell that I'm not on there, right?
Because you have sparked you sparked my curiosity and chat's curiosity.
Get all the classic flavors of Toblerone in one convenient set. Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate.
Yeah, there's a pack of 5 I see here. Here we go.
Yeah.
White, dark, crunchy almond, fruit and nut, and milk. Those are the 5 flavors of Toblerones.
No. How many types? There have been 11 different varieties of Toblerone.
Oh, okay.
And it's 108-year existence. That's the end. Oh, and that was in 2016.
We're celebrating Star Trek Day and Toblerones, apparently.
Toblerone's like 112 years old. Dude! Wow! I've gotten the fruit and nut, I've gotten the white chocolate, I got now this is 9 things you never knew about Toblerone. I'm tempted to click on that.
And they'll make a listing about everything, won't they?
I like the fruit and nut. Wait, there's a white and coconut?
Oh, really? That sounds good. The fruit and nut sounds delicious, too. One of my favorite UK chocolate bars that I had is called a picnic bar. Those are so nice.
Oh, the arrows?
No, not arrow. It's
No.
Picnic.
No, the arrow with the bubbles? The bubbles?
Yes. Mint arrows are amazing.
So, I grew up... This is going to sound bad. I guess I've been to Europe enough now that I can't stand American chocolate. All my European friends would always be like, you Americans don't know what chocolate is. And it would be like, yeah, you guys are all just snooty, whatever, right? And, actually, my good friend that I met in Star Wars Galaxies, he's my twin, and going over to visit with him, he works at Cadbury. So my family and I got to come home with like 10 different kinds of chocolate bars. And I thought Cadbury, I thought cream eggs, which I think are absolutely nasty.
Yeah, they're foul. I hate cream eggs, but
We hid in
But I have found the Dairy Milk Cadbury bars, and they're pretty good.
They are.
Very good.
So he gave us a whole bunch of. A potential spam was trying to interrupt us, folks.
I'll never let those green pirates have the Azura. Please, take my crew to safety. I'll keep trying to stabilize the warp core. If I'm
Green
lucky,
pirates?
I can buy you
Oh,
some
ho,
time.
ho, green pirate. Sorry.
Wow, Toblerones were created in 1908.
Wow, that's a really old candy bar.
By
Dude.
Theodore Tobler and his wife. And the next is a video called "You Are Eating It Wrong."
We know that the Iconians have gateways that allow them to go anywhere they wish. It would be reasonable to assume that they have had influence in the Delta Quadrant as well.
It's so funny because, like, I think Cadbury eggs are vile, but I also am one of those people who love candy corn. So, like, you know,
yeah.
different strokes and all that.
Solid candy conglomerate versus gooey, or sugar conglomerate versus gooey sugar conglomerate, maybe.
Yeah.
The first chocolate bar to debut without a filling. Huh. Oh, no, with a filling. Sorry, with a filling, not without. It's shaped...
Toblerone trivia and Klingon killing. It's a good time.
The shape comes from dancers. Commonly thought the shape represents the mountains of Switzerland, but it's actually meant to represent dancers, the Folies Bergeries, a cabaret music hall in Paris. The dancers form a pyramid at the end of the show, hence the triangular shape of the candy.
Sure. All right. Why not? Would you like to eat some chocolate dancers?
We consume 62,000 kilometers of Toblerone a year.
Kilometers?
Yeah. That's what it
Wow.
says. Fun fact.
Big old long line of Toblerone.
If you laid out all the Toblerone chocolate bars that are sold each year, it'd be 62,000 kilometers long. Longer than the circumference of the Earth. Wow. Oh, the hidden message in the packaging. Look very closely at the mountain, and there's a bear in it. There are 10 sizes and 11 varieties. The fruit and nut, honeycomb, salted almond. I want all 11 varieties. I didn't want to know
Yeah,
those.
right?
I want to
I
know
would
all
like-
11 varieties.
I would like to eat one of each, yes.
The Cadbury fruit and nut, I tend to buy a few of that one whenever I am in London. I make sure I only pack half of my carry-on so that the other half can always be chocolate. No,
Priorities.
I seriously will try to buy like 10 bars to bring home. Because it really, there is a difference. And I get it. Hershey made chocolate famous and accessible in the US because he made it inexpensive by blending chocolate with milk. And
Right, exactly. Yeah,
I
that
mean-
was the point.
and that was amazing, and there's so much great about that. But once you it's terrible. Once you start eating European chocolate, you kind of
Yeah,
You
yeah,
start-
it's
it's a virus. You start getting the chocolate snobbery.
yes. Ingredients: clit, milk, snobbery. A larger nose to look down on.
Do I know if there are 5-pound versions of the dark chocolate Toblerones? You know, I gotta check. But I did buy one of those. Was it the 5-pound Hershey bar when I went to Hershey Park? I visited Hershey.
I was very tempted to buy the enormous Hershey Kiss that was at the Hershey store when my husband and I went to Times Square.
Yeah, it's the one you can basically fit a Volkswagen in.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But yeah, I bought that big honkin' bar, and you're like carrying it on the plane, and you're like, "Hi, yeah, it doesn't fit in my luggage. Sorry."
Have I tried candy corn shaped as corn on the cob? No, I have not. I would totally eat that though.
Is that a thing? See, I like candy corn too.
I love candy corn.
People really are a for or against candy corn, I've noticed.
Yeah, it's like the pineapple on pizza argument for candy, like genuinely. Like you either find it delicious or you're wrong. Kidding, I'm kidding. What I wanted, and actually, I'm if they carry it again this year, I am going to subject myself to this. Apparently, there is like a candy corn that is flavored like Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, I've read about them. I haven't eaten them.
yeah. They were always out of stock at my local Walgreens. So hopefully this year I'll be able to examine the potential misery that is the Thanksgiving candy corns.
I want a Toblerone with salted caramel now.
I just want a Toblerone, period.
I know.
I'll take any of them at this point.
In a 33-gram bar of Toblerone, there's 15 grams of sugar, which is high and not recommended for diabetics.
Attempting to get a transporter lock on Captain Brott, sir. Boosting containment. We have our Captain.
There goes
Not
our
the
Toblerone.
No! The Toblerone is disintegrated. No.
Oh. We were left unfulfilled.
You saved my crew. I'll tell you whatever I can.
The Toblerone was too spicy.
Aurora was a transport ship, best in the quadrant. Mostly I hauled medical supplies or farming equipment, but I had room in the cargo bays for a little of everything. I have one customer who is just
Rest in peace,
crazy
USS Toblerone.
I don't save the galaxy on a regular basis like you Starfleet types do, but hauling cargo is a good way to make a living. I'm helping people in my own way.
I agree. I love space trucking.
There's thieves, pirates, and a whole lot of trouble if you ask me.
Space trucking is awesome.
Raiders have always been a danger to ships like
My
mine.
favorite things
The
to
problem is
do in
gotten
Elite
worse
Dangerous,
since the
space
Orions
trucking.
allied with the Klingons. Now they think they can do anything to anyone. Someone needs to put a stop to these raids. You saved my crew. We have been having trouble with the warp core for a few days. I was hoping I could make it to the closest starbase, but when the containment field started to collapse, I used every bit of power we had to help stabilize it. The minute I rerouted power from the shields to the containment field, the Orions were there. For all I know, they detected I was in trouble and were waiting for the right time to pounce.
Or maybe they
saved my crew. Go back to Valaris for a few weeks, I suppose.
You saved my crew. Oh, we're going through all the dialogue options, are we? You saved my crew.
Transport runs again. I have
She wants to make sure that you know she knows that you saved her crew.
Just to be sure. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Well done. You saved that crew.
Darn those Orions and their belts.
And now this guy is telling us that we saved the crew. Like, come on, man.
Are you sure we saved the crew?
Guys, did you know we saved the crew? By the way, just for your edification, we saved the crew.
We saved the crew.
We saved the crew. Totally saved the crew.
We will save the crew. Save the crew. I gotta look away from the Toblerone facts, because Toblerone's gone now. We must move on.
Things that were said on stream unironically.
Hey, Kiranon, good to see you.
Because all communications from Kasei 2 must be boosted by a satellite that compensates for Metreon isotopes prevalent in the system. It may be that the
This guy's glaring at us. Maybe I'm having an issue with him.
Repairs to the communications array and re-establish contact with the science station.
I do resemble a gorilla a bit.
Angry. You don't get to be in the upper echelons of Starfleet without being angry all the time.
Oh, this is bad because I'm like, oh, did you say hangry? We should give him a Toblerone. Wait, no, stop! Can't.
See, we would have given him a Toblerone if it hadn't exploded.
It just blew the chewy nougat everywhere in space. Oh.
All those almonds.
Holy witness, you got your own Toblerone ship now. You can call one whenever you're hungry. We do? Do we have one?
Is there a summon Toblerone? did they just earn a summon Toblerone button?
I could go
That's
for
the one thing I hate about going to Earth space dock. Is like you feel like pretty good about the ship you have, and then you like warp in, and all these people with all these sexy ships are just hanging out, and you're like, wow, welcome aboard the USS Inadequate.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I've been where you go into the TFO and you're like, I like my ship. You zone in, you can't even find your ship because it's this little dot underneath some big old monster something, and you're like, I don't own that ship because it's so in your face you think it's you. You're like, but where am I? Where, you're this little tiny dot underneath. You just, no.
And then like they like already have annihilated all of the enemies and the targets before you can even close to firing range. Oh, it looks like we're going aboard the USS Guthrie now.
Oh, let's see how well I do. I mean, the USS Neil went amazing. So one of our viewers, I was just talking to a little bit before the stream, went in to do a TFO. True story, okay? This happened 2 hours ago. Was loading into the daily TFO, and one of the people that came in before him...
In space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict. But there are many who oppose peace.
Okay, so I'm not speaking over Nimoy, man. So
no, you can't.
He was loading into the TFO and got credit for completion because this guy completed it before he loaded in.
Wow.
He had
Easy
not
dilithium, I
loaded
guess.
in. I know. I'm just like, what? How? Craziness. I mean, I've had people complete him in a minute and a half. I mean, it was like less than a minute and a half, but never before I even loaded in.
The only TFO I've ever done in this game is that one where you have to like defend those 3 bloody stations, space stations, whatever it's called. Every time I try queuing for a TFO, that's the only one I get, and I don't know why.
Oh, I only pick TFOs when it's the event. Excuse me.
Yeah, I probably should do that, honestly.
Like right now, it's the or wait, I don't know about right now, but a couple days ago, at least before today's update, it's the Kobayashi Maru. The unsolvable that's what they that's what the TFO I've been doing was. There's a Borg one this time.
Oh, okay.
There's a Borg one going on. Yep, setting everything up.
Yep, gotta get those buttons ready.
I don't see the hanging ducky fluff, though. Where's that at?
No, I sure don't see that either. This thing has a lot of engineering slots. Holy shnikes, look at that. Look at all them yellow boxes.
That's me, I got lots of slots. I got big, chunky. That's me.
The Guthrie is a beautiful ship. Look, and she's quick. Look at her. Zoop.
Wow. Target shields have failed that quick. Just boom.
Just immediately eating shield. It's good stuff. That's one of my favorite things about running the science vessel that I have. It's just turning them into, like I said, making biscuits. Whoa! Explosion! Somebody threw a flashbang. There we go.
Eyeballs hurt. Ow.
That was probably some of the fastest space combat I've ever seen in this game. I gotta say, wow.
Good thing it wasn't me in there. You wouldn't. We might be there a while.
Yeah, no, I would probably take forever. Yeah, sure.
Oh, this one's a slow load. You don't know how long it was of playing before I realized that those numbers up top were the counter.
Oh, really?
Because I wouldn't really be paying attention to it, you know, and so I'd never really watch it. It'd just randomly be a number there, and sometimes I'd look over, it'd be a different number. So I never sat there and watched it count.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, scientists just ran to you.
Stormed in and started shooting. The first sign of trouble was when we lost contact with the communications array. The Gorn beamed in and started shooting. They destroyed our computer core and took thousands of artifacts we spent years collecting.
That's flashbang of Callus.
Archaeological research weren't enough. They started setting fires.
That's brilliant.
The Gorn. They just stormed in. Not everyone. There are several members of our team still unaccounted for. Please, you must find them. The Gorn destroyed our automated fire suppression system in the initial attack. You will find fire suppression devices on the walls that you can use to fight the fires.
We didn't start the
I'm
fire,
coming with you, Captain.
but we're gonna fight it though we didn't light it.
This project.
And that is true. Actually, the big Star Trek Day stream, I think it's a stream, it's on Paramount Plus for free right now, I think. It did just start at 3. So y'all bring up a second window, because don't be missing out on Star Trek Day stuff.
I gotta believe that STO would have something going down there, or at least a presence. You think, right?
I think they will, and I think they'll have something in game, I'm sure.
Sure.
But this is previously recorded.
Yeah. Yeah, just in case anybody here has never watched a Backseat stream before, we're watching somebody else play, and this is all pre-recorded stuff, and we're just kind of throwing down our own commentary and sometimes researching candy bars.
Yeah. Well, I mean, usually y'all are sitting there judging us while we play. This is us judging you while you play. But
only fair.
Yeah, all about equity, equality.
Yeah.
And y'all are very nice when you're judgy, so we be nice judgy too. We're a good fit.
That's true. It's well-meaning. It's well-meaning, just ribbing judgy. It's not like, it's not like Mean Girls judgy.
Yeah. Actually, we don't really comment on the game play. We comment on the game. So
yes.
The only time we really were going a little bit on the game player is when you don't turn around and show us the wallpaper we want to see.
Are the Gorn's attempt to reclaim their identity.
Or you start jumping off a cliff like 30 times and we don't know why.
And we wonder why.
So yes, this is gameplay footage that is supplied by you viewers and our OPTV fans. And sometimes other OPTV staff.
Helped if the Gorn had just asked.
Or, well, massively OP staff.
To be a shapeshifter, though. It damages your sense of trust.
Speaking of which, we'll put in a personal invitation to Chris to join in for any moment of time if he so desires. This weekend we're doing our September Streamathon on Saturday. So we're going to be doing giveaways, playing lots of different games, being weird, singing songs.
It's like usual OPTV, just more of it.
Yeah, more of it, because depending when we meet goals, we'll like stream longer, and we didn't do one last year because I was stuck in a hotel without any way to really live stream. So 2021 missed out on our September Streamathon, but we've had one for quite a few years now. We might be able to start giving away most statues again.
That'd be awesome.
I need to check on that. 1 year, 2 years ago, I think 2020, one item was a hand-drawn Mo comic, courtesy Larry.
There's another research team on Cassette 4, involved in a dig at a promising site.
So,
given what the Gorn have done here, I'd imagine that team is in trouble. Captain, we have to check on them. If the Gorn have taken over the dig site, the researchers could be captives, or worse.
I'm gonna try to invite some other staff for even like 10-minute drop-ins, little guest star moments.
Oh, look at that shot! Oh, hold on a second. That was a little Charlie's Angels swing around.
That
there.
was,
did you see that?
Yes,
that was beautiful.
I was about to say, look at that setting, just swing around. Woo!
That was a squad shot. That was squad.jpg, man. That was beautiful. Wonderful. That was great.
That was amazing. I'm glad you said something, because I was opening my mouth to say something about that. Beautiful style there. All of them just...
All that was needed is like some sort of extremely harsh neon color and them in silhouette. Just... bam.
Deviant Fish, that is Janeway from the Mirror Universe. Yes.
Mirror Universe Janeway is an absolute beast. I love her.
Yes.
And also, Mirror Universe Janeway got some guns. Like she looks like she could punch her way through a brick wall, man.
Yes. Oh, that's exactly what they are, Deviant Fish. The Mirror Universe episodes. It's that whole entire storyline all throughout here is based on the Mirror Universe. And my character is pretty vicious looking. Well, her she's pretty vicious looking anyway, right?
This is the dig site that our team was working on. They set up several shield generators to help protect the most important artifacts.
I kind of want her shirt.
There's a small encampment under the shield dome.
Sorry, that's kind of a weird tangent, but I kind of like Dr. Sheehan's shirt.
The shield generators. We may be able to get inside and rescue the
Looks
other
like she spilled a little coffee on the side, though.
You can see the shield generator beams.
Doctor.
We can follow
She's busy.
those to find the controllers and turn off the system.
I believe she's an archaeologist, so
we have some
dirt on the shirt makes sense. Oh, and now she's gone away.
Swamp things ahead of us.
Indeed.
The team here found remnants of a precursor civilization that may be a relative of the Gorn.
Oh, prehistoric Gornies. There we go. We need a new Star Trek movie, The Gornies.
Oh boy.
It would be great.
The Gorn territorial claims aren't entirely.
Shield power is dropping. What is going on?
Wow, that guy cut in real hard. She was about to give a little history lesson, and then Lizard Face McAngry Boy.
Oh yes, yeah. Hikari was answering that Mirror Janeway is a Borg queen, and she is a queen. Period.
Just Borg or not, she is 100% a queen for sure.
You know, one of the things I like about the fact that it was a Borg queen, you know, hive queen, hive mother, you know, and all that stuff too. But so many people equate queen to like no power, right? Kings rule things, and then you know, queens are just, you know, it really does seem to be a flavor that I like when queens are all, you know, just gonna
for sure.
Increase the power to the shield.
Oh wow, I wasn't sure what word he said there for a second, but it's fluctuations. Okay, there we go. All right, we're good. We're good. We are not dealing with a foul-mouthed Gorn.
We have maintained our family-friendly status. Thank goodness this isn't EverQuest 2.
Just what we need to be able to access the Iconian Gateway network. Until we're able to stop the Iconians and their heroes.
I actually don't know this section. I don't remember anything like this.
Galaxy that will be safe from them.
But yeah, I always kind of read the use of queen as it relates to the Borg as like, you know, a bee colony queen. You know,
right.
That's literally the leader.
Yeah, no, it is, but they just could have gone other way. You know, I don't know. I like any time that they, you know, I don't care. Powerful people are powerful people.
Yep, totally.
And that Ortega running around is like, I got the power here in my hands.
Yeah. I got the queen, the king, the knight. I got the whole monarchy in my hand right here. Bow.
I got the whole court in my hands. I got a full house in my hands. I got a royal flush in my hands. I'm gonna win this game right now.
The protective shields are down. Incompetent fools.
Incompetent fool! Oh, I can't do that. My throat will start coughing.
Incompetent fools.
There you go.
Why do reptilian characters
always have to sound like this? I never understood it.
You try talking with all your teeth sticking out of your mouth.
Okay, sure. Here I go.
You know, you think about it, and the way their mouths are shaped, they can't really use lips to do good sounds, you know? They're stuck in that...
I'm sorry, they're stuck in the what now?
There
we go. Okay, I won't let you do that anymore. I won't force you to do that anymore. I just had to hear it one more time. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good. Speaking of queens, Wait, what?
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth II died today, yes.
Ooh, she was my other in my mind, thinking about, you know, a pretty good little bad arse queen.
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
Captive elsewhere.
Yeah, she was admitted to Balmoral early this morning, and she recently passed away.
Oh my gosh. 32 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago. Oh wow, that news is
It's recent. Very, very
wow,
recent.
during our stream. Okay, that feels... Wow, okay, that... You know, I've got to say, in my generation, I don't know about, like, older, but in my generation, that woman has seemed immortal.
Yeah, for sure.
She has always been a part of this world.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, okay. MJ has been deflated.
The opposite token, I also appreciated in the MCU, Valkyrie is the king of Asgard. That's actually a really good point. Look at this boy's face! Oh, whoa, I just looked up. Oh my goodness. Whoa. That boy's got a mouth. Look at all the Toblerones he could fit in there.
Yeah. The whole duty shop full of them. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
All the varieties at once.
Hey, Astro Alligator, happy Star Trek Day to you too.
Yeah.
Oh wow, pretty sure England's not going to be celebrating Star Trek Day now.
Oh, this is a fun protracted fight. I kind of like fighting the
Ow!
big... There goes another flashbang of Kalis. Oh boy, here we go. I do love fighting the big, thick shippies because, like, it kind of makes you feel like you're able to gauge what your ship is capable of better. Like, the smaller things that just kind of blow up within, like, the first few moments of engagement, you don't really feel like you have an idea of what your ship is capable of. But the bigger ones is nice. And also, I just like the space combat so much more in this game than I do the ground combat.
If the archaeological
I
sites
think
in the
that's
Kasei
pretty
system really
standard
are
for
from
most
proto-Gorn
every
culture,
single player.
We'll have to weigh carefully the knowledge we gain versus what the Gorn claim to be their own history. The Federation Science Council has a lot to consider. For now, though, I'm glad the researchers are safe. Good work.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Leonard.
Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence.
Oh, it's the guy with the
I'd like you to look into.
off-kilter
It could change
face.
The course of the war in our favor.
Wow,
We
he
have
does have an
evidence
off-kilter
suggesting
face.
that the Klingons
Just the silent click. Just imagine her doing that without, like, saying a word on the bridge, not even giving the command to, like, close frequency, just click.
Just we're done.
That was so funny. I was not ready for that.
But you see what I mean? His whole lower jaw looks like it's tilted to the side. It really does. We're done listening.
He had a bit of a potato head. Yeah, he was a little potato-headed.
Oh. Uli Witness reminds me of my last trip to Canada. Cobbled together all the old CAD bills I still had from previous visits, exchanged for more money. Bought something at the store, pulled out 4 $20 bills, and you could see Elizabeth's image across. Yeah. Oh my goodness. The shop clerk picked up the oldest bill and went to check with her boss whether they still accepted bills with a young queen on them. Oh, you could see her age across the bills. Okay.
Yeah, literally across the currency. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. At that point,
that's actually kind of funny.
If they're low enough, bills, they're just something you want to keep and just put on a page, you know, and whoosh.
Sure.
The way the mine split image and age, so it looked like it was just kind of a typo wrap. So my brain kept not reading that second part of it.
Oh, look at that snazzy outfit, though.
Oh, my bridge officer needs to be looking good.
My characters look extraordinarily boring. Like, I never really bothered with the cosmetic side of those things.
I haven't even chosen some of mine yet.
Yeah.
They still sit in their little packs in my inventory. It was like 2 years when I at the beginning of my Trek streams, all the windows would pop about the stuff I need to claim, and I didn't claim them because I didn't know which ones I wanted. We like took a whole stream to go and pick like 10 different bridge officers that I just kept skipping. Next time, like 2 years worth.
Yeah, that stuff, I have no idea how any of that works, or like the duty officer stuff or the crafting stuff or none of it. Like, none of it makes sense. Like, it's so... And so it just sort of like piles up like tribbles. But
Yes.
they're human shaped.
The humanoid tribbles. Yeah, Uli Witness image.
And we close out with a beautiful shot of the USS Guthrie. Nice.
Oh. Wow, that was
good.
That was good, and there were some real good gems in there. Just clicking off.
Clicking off.
The commander just
like bleep.
Oh my goodness. Oh, thanks so much for Well, Corey's been in talking about it for providing us with this Star Trek and especially that we get to do it today on Star Trek Day. So that is one of those completely planned and not absolutely random coincidence that
yeah, not like the stars aligned or anything.
Yeah. And we are thankful for all of you coming to be a part of this with us because, I mean, the reason we can do this is because of you, and the reason we do this is because of y'all. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us, being a part of this, and supporting us in our tomfoolery of streaming.
Yes.
Got anything you want to add, Mr. Wolfie, sir?
Just thank you for all the support, like MJ said. Whether you are doing this on the streams, or if you're reading the websites, or if you're doing things like subscribing to the channel, or donating bits to the channel, whitelisting the ads on the site, or if you're one of our incredible Patreon supporters, everything you do allows us to make stuff like Backseat Stream happening for you. So thank you incredibly for all of that support, always.
Absolutely. And don't forget, you can read up on Star Trek Online and all sorts of other things. I mean, we're talking about lots and lots of things right there on massivelyop.com. I will send you a neat link because sometimes, I don't know if you're like me, but you might feel a little lazy and really not want to stop and type into a bar, right? No, I get it. It's totally fine. In which case, you can just click on a link right from here and it'll take you straight to the site, straight to today's stream that you can share with friends. And of course, from that page, as well as every single page on massivelyop.com, you have our stream team schedule, which is down in the bottom right-hand corner. Hit the end button. Hopefully not on the page that deletes everything. Sorry, that's somehow I do weird stuff like that. And you can see our upcoming stream schedule. Now, tomorrow is a twofer, but before that, we even have more tonight. D&D night is tonight, and the wonderful avenue of D&D will be Neverwinter. Tomorrow, Foxhole with Chris. So, are we going to have grenades? Are there going to be grenades?
Oh, we are very likely going to have much grenades and ordnance. So yesterday, that game announced its full 1.0 release. I've always been super curious about it, so tomorrow seems like a good idea to just kind of check out some of its last bits of early access before it goes into 1.0.
Absolutely. AQ3D are Friday night and September Streamathon on Saturday. You want to help decide what's going to be streaming? Then come and hang out. And we'll see you all next time. Please take care, be safe, be well, and we love ya. We love ya like a little rainbow caracal. So fluffy!
Even if you're not a rainbow caracal, we still love you.
Laters.
Bye.